Hey, so today I want to talk about something a little bit different than what I normally talk about. Simply, sorry you guys, I'm trying to get comfortable. Simply because of a conversation I heard recently in Walmart. And it was just young girls that were just kind of talking, trying to help console a friend. And she had just went through her first heartbreak, and just hearing her talk about it just reminded me of like my first heartbreak, and just how she literally felt like the world had ended. And because it was none of my business, I didn't want to get involved. But if I could have talked to her, I felt like this would probably be something I would tell her. Heartbreaks, they feel like a lifetime. You know, it's your first love. You all, seem to have everything in common. You guys talk about the future. And I mean, you truly believe as a kid that everything lasts forever. Everything. Your puppy, your dolls, grandpa, grandma, mother. You haven't gotten to that point when you realize that things do eventually end. And they do. Everything has to end at some point. And as a teenager, with that thought pattern that everything lasts forever, you're not thinking about ever losing that person somehow, ever. So when a breakup occurs, it feels like your life has ended because you haven't thought past that person. You haven't thought about ever having to deal with someone else. And it's kind of like you have accepted that fact that was the only person. I will never date anyone else. That's my life partner. And that breakup seems like my life has ended. I can't ever find someone like him. There will ever be a John or a Michael or a Patrick or Devontae. There will never be another him. And now I am stuck. I am lonely. I am crying. I just can't move past it. You will move on. It seems like that moment will never end. That pain, those tears, those memories will never end. But as you get older and you get wiser, you realize just how crazy that was. When I thought back on my younger relationships when I was younger, just thought about it, I'm like, I was a fool. I was a fool. We didn't have no jobs. We didn't have no careers, nothing. We were still in high school. Our moms were taking care of us. How in the heck were we supposed to run off with each other and be happy? Like, now that I think about it, that was crazy. But at that time, it was real. It was real. What I had to learn and what I figured out is that once you leave high school, middle school, you go into college, life changes. Life changes. Your thoughts, your dreams, your goals, everything changes. I mean, I can't tell you how many things I said I wanted to be. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a veterinarian. I want to be. I changed my mind a lot. And you will change your mind a lot because circumstances will come. Things will happen that will kind of alter your life. And sometimes the people that were with you at the time, they somehow end up getting pushed away for whatever reason. And definitely I've seen a lot of people get their heart broken during graduation. During that little break in between graduation towards college is where a lot of people break up because now people are going to college, and sometimes those colleges, may those scholarships may be another state, and you can't take that person with you because guess what? They have already had a college that was probably right here. So life happens and you can't always believe that everything lasts forever. And I know it's hard to say that when you love someone, but life does make things change. And it's not your fault. It's not his fault. You can't point the blame. It's just life. We have to accept that. And when you are kind of in denial about it, you will always find yourself hurt. And I'm pretty sure telling her this would probably make her hurt even worse. But it's reality. It's reality. I wish someone would have told me that when I was younger, before I started dating. Then maybe I wouldn't have not had so many heartbreaks. But now, as I gotten older, I'm not looking for heartbreak, but I kind of can understand if things start to not work out. I get it. It's life. So basically my advice to her is to just pick yourself up and move on. Heartbreak, the pain does not last forever. It will probably last for a few months, but you will find someone else. You will find someone new. You probably not even looking, and they just happen to come along. Or maybe this is the time where you don't need to be focusing on those guys. Don't focus on those guys. Focus on you. Get your education. You never know what God has planned for you. And you are allowing this heartbreak to kind of take over. It's okay. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be angry. That makes you stronger and makes you tougher. The next relationship will be way better. Simply because now you have a whole new lesson to learn. Lesson number 1, nothing lasts forever. Lesson number 2, I'm a young girl. I have plenty of years ahead of me, plenty more relationships, plenty more heartbreaks, God forbid, but plenty more to learn. Life is full of surprises. It's full of tragedy. It's full of love. It's full of so much. And if you get stuck in this one moment because of a heartbreak, you will miss out on so much to enjoy. Keep living. Keep being your best person. I'm pretty sure she'll be just fine this summer. She'll be just fine. But I hate to see anyone heartbroken, especially when they're beautiful and they're smart and they can go out there and be better and find better. But, we all had to go through it. We all had to go through that moment where we thought that life has come to an end. But eventually we all figured it out. So I just had to say that. Not just for her, but for any young girl out here who desperately needs to get through that stage of heartbreak. You will survive. Trust me. Life is always going to go on. There will always be another John, another Michael, another Daquan. There will always be another, and there will always be a better. So let's just, throw our hands up, move on, focus on you, find your happy. Another thing, don't let anyone dictate your happiness. If you're happy only because they're around, then that's a problem. You got to be happy with you first before you bring anyone else in your life. Like I said, that takes time. You're still trying to find yourself. So, that's a whole nother lesson that you will learn as you get older. But let that be in the back of your brain, as you get older. If this person makes me happy and when they leave and I'm not happy, we can't be together. Because obviously my happiness requires you being in my life. This person doesn't have to be in your life. They can leave tomorrow, and what's going to happen then? You see what I'm saying? So, let's be self-motivated. Let's be self-love. Let's be self right now. You're young. You'll find someone, but right now let's work on self. Heartbreak is temporary, but loving yourself is forever. Don't miss that time. Don't miss that opportunity to get to know you and build a better you. Because all these men come down to dozen, but it's only one you. One you. So I wish you the best of luck for anyone who's heartbroken or going through things. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you find your happiness in yourself. And if you do find that number one guy or that special guy, let things happen naturally. And if it doesn't work, guess what? It's life. All right. Bye.